everybody. We're going to do another edition of Monday Roundups. And first up, we're going to talk about Bills Mafia versus No More. And people will say this is going to be an upset, but let's be honest, No More is a pretty good damn team. He beat Bills Mafia 2 weeks ago. And I believe Bills Mafia only has Clark left to play. Let's take a quick look. Yep, he only has Clark left to play. And where No More has the Ravens defense, Richardson, and Mitchell to play. So it looks like the first seed's going to be knocked out in the first week. And as the commission likes to say, Bills Mafia, it looks like to be a pretender, but he did win that money. So he's a rich pretender. Next up, you have another pretender. You have Agent Steel versus Curly Lamborghini. And it looks like, I know the commission has a few players left to play. He has Chubb and Hunt. He also has, I believe, Mayfield, Browns defense, a couple Browns IDPs. He's really hoping that the Browns can go into. Actually, I believe the Ravens are going into Baltimore and Cleveland, and I think I checked the weather. It's going to be like about 34 degrees, pretty clear. So it might be a high-scoring game, but I think Curly Lamborghini is going to get the win here, and the first and second seed are going to be out of the playoffs. Next up, we're going to talk about Orange Crush versus Likely Losers. And again, it looks like the higher seed's going to lose. You have Likely Losers, who I've been, this team's alright. But he's up by, 63 points. Orange Crush does have a few people left to play. He does have Higgins. He does have Andrews. I believe he has an IDP or two. Yeah, he has Patrick Queen. He has Elliott to play. Whereas Likely Loser only has D lineman to play. So I think Likely Loser is still going to get the W here. He's going to get over 300 points, and that is the seeds 1, 2, and 3 being knocked out of the playoffs. Next up, you have Vlad Jr. Crew versus Zebras. And it looks like Chris is going to take the high seed and going into the semifinals. He does have one player left to play. Zebras has a flex. She has Snead to play, but her team without a second quarterback. Her quarterback flex this week. She put in Glennon. He got a negative 0.3 points. So Zebras is going to lose. I know her team has been doing really good. She had a really good season, but Chris and Vlad Jr. is a little too good for her here. Next up, we're going to switch over to the LOC. There's a lot of good games going on over there. We're going to talk about a game that has the two highest scoring people in the week in the regular playoffs still left to play. Yeah, Sabatica Spartans, 289 versus Lifes of Mitch. I'm pretty sure this is going to come down to the wire. Even if you look at NFL projections, which aren't always correct, it's going to be separated by, I believe, a point or two. I believe Sabatica Spartans has. Let's take a look. She has Vernon. He has, I believe that is it. And versus Lifes of Mitch has, Bowser. It's one versus one. It's Lifes of Mitch is down by 1.61 points. Can Bowser outscore? Yes, outscore. Vernon plus the 1.61 points. It's going to be close. It's going to be a fun match to watch, and we'll see how that goes. Next up, let's take out another really close game. You have Green Lightning versus Too Good for a Name. And honestly, if either of these teams would have played anybody else, they would both lose. Too Good for a Name, he has nobody left to play. Green Lightning, I believe, has a tight end. He has Andrews. Andrews is probably going to catch at least 2 catches. And he's probably going to give Green Lightning the win here. Unfortunately for Too Good for a Name. And if I was the commissioner, I would call you always shitty, but I won't do that. Next up, we have another great game that's going on right now. We have Deuce Bombers versus Sueño. Let's go ahead and pull that game up. Deuce Bombers, another team has all his players done without playing, and then Sueño, he has Lamar Jackson. He has, I believe, the Browns defense off the play. So I'm pretty sure Sueño is going to get the win here. It's over for Deuce Bombers. The first seed falls. And the last game we're going to talk about, we could talk about consolation prize, later But today we're going to talk about just the regular playoffs. We have Fallen Misfits versus Horror Business. And I know Rodney, the commish, he's projected to win by 8. But, I mean, Chubb scored last time he played the Ravens. He only scored 5 points. I'm pretty sure Chubb's projected to get 16, 13 points. So, and then he has all his Browns left to play. He has Chubbs, he has Higgins, he has Garrett, he has Goodson, and he has 4 Browns left to play for him. Or Misfits has Patrick Queen who might get 15 points in by himself. It's gonna be a very close game. We already saw that the first seed is gonna lose. Can the third seed lose here? And then is the commission's team a pretender? Honestly, what's going to decide this game, or might decide this game for Misfits, is that Matt Ryan sucks. You got him 2 points, 2.3436 points, where he had Matt Stafford on his bench. You got him 13.86. It's going to be a close game. There's a lot of good games to watch. Like I said, there's only one game that's really decided. And, we'll see how it plays out and who's left to play for the money. All right, thanks for watching, everybody.